Good morning. Welcome to 3D Leisure at Home. We're going to be doing a 30-minute yoga session this morning. So grab your mat and some water if you need it, and let's begin. Okay? So we're going to be focusing on flexibility and mobility through the whole session. Okay? So let's do this. Here we go. Got the music on. And we shall begin. Hope everybody's well this morning. So we're going to actually start standing, okay? I want you to bring your feet hip distance apart, tuck your tailbone under, and shoulders away from the ears. Now reach hands all the way up, palms of the hands come together and start to fold your body. So bending the knees and then reaching up. And roll down, so we're rolling through the spine. I'll show you side view. We reach up into extended mountain pose and then folding through the spine. And again, let's start to get nice and warm. And roll down. Crown of the head drops down. And we have a nice knee bend, okay, because we're just getting nice and warm. So bend those knees to start with, head drops down, and rise, and forward. Good work, keep going. Start to flow the breath in through the nose and out through the nose for me, please. All the way up to the sky, and this time we're going to stay here. Bring hands to shins and create a nice long spine. Belly comes in, shoulders away from the ears. And then drop back down to your fold, and you're going to step back to a down dog. Hands shoulder width apart, feet hip distance. Roll your body until you find yourself in a high plank, and then drop down to the knees for me. Tuck your toes and shift the weight back, feeling a stretch in the soles of the feet, and then push forwards, feeling a stretch in the wrists. We go back and forwards, good. Just gently shifting the weight, feeling the hips move as well. Start to wake up the shoulders, hips, the wrists and the feet all at the same time. Good, keep going. So we're pushing back and forwards. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, good. Keep going. And again. Hold here, but this time take your knees wider, untuck toes, push all the way back and then forwards. So you start to feel the hip open as you're driving forwards. But we're still keeping that long spine, okay? So we're not pushing all the way down so that our lower back dips, okay? Good, keep going. And again. Do you feel your hips opening? Good, shoulders are getting nice and warm too. And again. One more. And bring knees in. So we're in a nice horse's start. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're in a cat and cow. So you're going to breathe in, look up to the sky. And then you're going to breathe out and round, looking down. Go again. Breathe in. And then breathe out, round. So just moving through that nice extension and flexion of the spine. That's it, good work. Keep going. And the hands stay nice and flat into the mat. Good work. Keep going. Let's awaken that body. Round. Keep going, team. And hold in the rounded position. So belly is lifted, eye gaze is down, and come back to a neutral spine. So now we're just going to shift the weight. We're kind of moving in a circle motion, okay? And again, the hands are pushed deep into the mat. Start to feel that stretch in the wrists. Again. And and now go the other direction. So just moving in that nice circular motion. Good work. And your spine is in a neutral position as we move. One more. Lovely. And turn and face me. Come to easy pose. So a nice seated position. If this isn't comfortable for you, maybe you want to sit on a cushion or a blanket, whatever feels good for you. But we want to keep a long spine, okay? So we don't want to be hunching over. We want a beautiful long spine, okay? So we're going to work into the shoulders a little bit more. You're going to reach hands all the way up. And palms of the hands come down, midline. Breathing in, reaching up to the sky, and coming down. Do that again. Reach hands up, bring them down. Flowing that breath in through the nose and out through the nose for me, please. Good, keep going. This time, hands stay in the air, and then slide shoulders away from ears. Bring left hand to the ground. You're going to bend your left elbow, coming over to side flexion. You're going to keep your sit bones pushed into the mat, opening up the right of the side body, feeling the ribs lift off of the hips. Hold it here. Breathe. And then come on over to the other side, moving slowly. So right hand lands, and then just bend your right elbow. Hold here. So you're not falling forwards, okay? I want you to keep nice and level. Hold it here, breathe. Sit bones pushed into the mat. Creating space in the body, over to the other side again. Breathe out. That's it, and hold here. Good, side flexing that spine. Over to the other side, team. All the way over. Bend that right elbow just to help you come on over further. Good work. And release. And now we're going to come into seated star pose. So soles of the feet come together. You can hold your ankles. Again, if you're struggling to keep a long spine, maybe you need to sit on something, okay, just to help you, okay? So I want you to notice your spine position. So if you're hunching over, maybe you need to get something to sit on now. Now, let's shuffle the bum forwards. Start to feel a nice opening in the hips, and we're holding on to our ankles. But if it feels good, we can interlace fingers and take a hold of the toes. But you're going to do what feels most comfortable for you, okay? That's what's important, to feel comfortable whilst we're working. So, now, if you're holding onto the ankles or the toes, we're just going to move from the hips, not the spine, and I'm just going to gently pull on my feet. You'll see my elbows are bending, but my spine's still really long. You start to get a really beautiful stretch around the hip joint, and you feel it in the inner thighs as well. Okay, so just hold here. It's a very small movement from the hips. Breathe. And release. Well done. Straighten the legs out for me into staff pose. We're going to flex our feet. Start to feel a stretch all along the backs of your legs now. Now, breathe in. Breathe out. And just start to tip forward from the hip. But we're not folding, okay? We're not folding at all. We are, again, using our hips. You're just kind of tipping forward. So you feel a beautiful stretch on the back of the legs. Okay? Do that again. So you can creep the hands forward. So you end up with a straight angled spine. I'm not rounding. Good. And again. Feet flex. Hamstrings switch on. Back of the legs. And again. Reaching, 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 straight angled spine. And go again. That's it, good work. We're going to do one more. Ready? And come onto your knees. We are going to lunge one leg forward. You can help your foot get there if you need to. Any foot, it doesn't matter, just remember which leg it is. Or we we swap over. And you want to bring hands to the inside of the foot. Now if you're struggling to keep a long spine and you're all hunched over, maybe you need a block just to elevate you up a bit. Okay, or a cushion. Hold it there, breathe. You start to feel a beautiful opening here. Okay? We're just going to stay here just for a couple of breaths. Okay? And enjoy the music. Yeah? Nice album for you again today. Hold. Okay, so now we're going to try something different. Your front leg, you're going to turn your toes outwards. And you're going to bring your hand to the knee and you're just going to push open the knee. See how that feels for you. Okay? So again, you get a really nice opening in that hip. Hold it there. See the front foot slightly turned out. If that's too much, then come back to the first position. You don't need to do this if it doesn't feel good. And then see if you can look over your shoulder for me. Hold it there. That's it. Good work. And release. Hand comes down. Toe comes forward before we send that leg back. And then do the other side. So ready? Forwards. Help your foot get there if you need to. Bring your hands to the inside. Remember, if you need to lift yourself up, grab a cushion, do whatever you need to. Driving the hips down, holding here. Good work. Breathe. In through the nose and out through the nose for me, please. That's it. You ready for more? Turn this leg out slightly. Hand comes to the knee, thigh. Push it open. And then look over your shoulder. That's it. Hold it here. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Good work. Doing great. And a release. Okay. Hands come down. You're going to send your front leg all the way back to a down dog. Okay. So we're going to stay in our dog for about 10 breaths. Thumbs facing forwards, hands shoulder width apart, feet hip distance. Lift your belly high in towards your spine. Now start to count your breaths. We're going to do 10 breaths. If you feel like you need to stop and take a rest, you can drop down to the knees into a child's pose any time you want to. Okay? Enjoy the music and just focus on that breathing for me. Okay? That's it. Doing really well. Keep focusing on that breath. Good work. I've got an itchy nose. Keep going, guys. You start to feel strength happening in the upper body. Feeling the stretch along the back of the legs. Okay, now whenever you're ready, try lifting one foot towards your bum and then switch. So we're just kind of moving in our dog now, yeah? Lifting up. Switching over to the other side. Good. Keep going. More, okay? We're going to do one more. And drop down to child's pose. I want you to stretch out the shoulders. So head drops down towards the mat, elbows on the mat, bum shifts back to as far as your body will allow. Knees are wide, hold here. Nice breath in. And again. Come back to your down dog. This time you're just going to move side to side. Moving gently. That's it, good. Nice and easy. Breathe. Good work. Now this time drop to knees and then drop to the forearms where we want to clasp hands, okay? So So we're clasping hands together and we're going to pick up the knees, shoot the hips back. Feel beautiful opening in the shoulders, breathe here. So my head isn't resting on the mat, but my forearms are. If you need to stop any time, please do. That's it, opening up the shoulders and the upper back, feels really good. And relax, come back to that child's pose. Stretch it out for me. Head drop down. Breathe. Okay, now we're going to walk the hands over to the diagonals. Okay, so you're walking hands all the way over. And then wherever it feels comfortable for you, you're going to lower down and rest your head on your arm. Hold it here. Feel a beautiful stretch right on that side body. And it comes all the way up to your arms. Hold here. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the nose. Good work. Over to the other side, you ready? Walk your hands over, all the way over. That's it. And then when you feel comfortable, rest your head down on your arm. Stay here. Feels lovely, doesn't it? Hold. You're doing great. Keep breathing through the nose, out through the nose. Well done. Come on up. Okay, so now we want our knees hip distance. Okay? Hip distance apart, and you're just going to push your butt back to your heels for me. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you how to do this, and if this isn't comfortable, I'm going to show you another option. So we want to bring hands way back. We're going to squeeze our butt and lift the hips up so you feel beautiful stretch in the quads. Now, if this is too much for you, then you're going to lay on your tummy, hand takes a hold of the foot, and then the opposite arm goes out. Okay? And then I'll let you know when to switch. So you choose what feels nice for you. Okay? I quite like it here, but you might not. Okay? Do what feels comfy for you. Squeeze bone. So if you're taking the low option, swap legs now. That's it. Squeeze the butt, eye gazes forwards. Good work. Keep going. And release, well done. Come back to your down dog, everyone. Stand the hips back. And now walk your dog. So you're driving your heels down and we're moving slow, okay? We're moving slow. Good. That's it. Lovely. Pushing all the way down. Flowing that breath. Just feels lush, doesn't it? Driving all the way. Now let's roll our body till we find ourselves in a high plank. You ready? Roll. Tuck under, lower down, knees or toes, and the option is here. Then the elbows coming all the way down, either to baby cobra or to up dog. Your choice. Push back. We're going to do that again. Breathe in, roll. Breathe out, lower down, squeeze bum, squeeze belly, knees or toes. Either baby cobra or up dog. Stay here, squeeze the butt. Now if you're in up dog, come with me. Slowly lower down, bending elbows. Everybody lower down. And then take knees wide, push all the way back. Strike the chest through. And go again. Good. Striking that chest all the way through. Good work. And again. Thumb goes in the air. Strike that chest through. Two more. one more. One more. Down dog. Push back. There we go. Stay here. 10 breaths again. Count your breaths. If you need to drop down, you can. Okay? Listen to your body. Doing great. Stick with it. Keep breathing. We're nearly there. In through the nose, out through the nose, guys. Are you ready to roll to a high plank? Breathe in. Breathe out, crocodile. Breathe into up dog. Good. Push back down dog. Bend both knees. Drop down. Come and face the front. Well done, guys. So listen, we're coming into seated modified half lotus. Okay? So you want your left foot, again, if you need to sit on something, please do. You want your left foot in front on the floor. You will actually become more flexible. Your left foot can sit on your calf or on your knee. Okay? But we want to keep sit bones down, and what we're searching for here is the stretch here on your left hip and glute. So I instantly feel that when I bring my foot up high, but maybe that's too much for you, so you can bring it to the calf or the floor. Now, we're going to focus on keeping long spine, and we're going to tip from the hip, okay? So hands come forward, and then just tip from the hip. So I feel that instantly now. Okay, I'm just going to hold it here and I'm going to breathe through that wonderful feeling. Okay, hold it here. Just breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. That's it. And again, you're keeping long spine, so we're not rounding. Okay, that's it. Doing really well. Maybe you can push yourself a little further, but those sit bones must stay into the mat. Just work to your own ability. Good. And come on up. Keep your legs where they are and breathe those arms up. And then relax the shoulders away from the ears. Left hand to the side of the body. We're going to come back into that side flexion again. That's it. Hold. Over to the other side. Hands forward, long spine. Now try this, try coming over to the diagonal. Again, you've got a long spine, we're not hunching. Just a little way, and you feel that deepen, yeah? Good. Walk over to the other side. How does that feel for you? Stay here. And release. Stretch out that leg if you need to. We're going to switch sides. So now, seated modified half lotus, right foot either sits in front on the floor, on your calf, or on your knee. So you go from low to high option. Choose what feels good for you. So, now we're searching for the stretch on the right hip and glute. Okay? Hold it here. That's it. Sit bones pushed into the mat. Long spine. Let's tip from the hip. Ready? Hands are just here for a little bit of support. And we're breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, and we're feeling it just here. Feels lovely. Breathe. That's it. Do very well. the shoulders down. Now, hand comes over and then side flex. So you're bending your right elbow over to the other side. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. 2 more. Beautiful. Stay here. Last time. That's it. Good. And release. Bring your hands forward. Tipping from here. And then we're going to walk over to the diagonal. So I only have to go a little way, and I feel that stretch deepen here. Okay? Hold here. Nearly there. Let's walk over to the other side, please. That's it. Just a little way. Release. Well done. Lengthen the legs out for me. Flex. And point. Long spine, so we're flexing and we're pointing. Okay? Point, flex. Good. And release. Can we lay down on your back, please? We're going to hug our knees to finish. That's it. And we're gently going to just roll our spine into the mat. Nice gentle hug. That's it, good. And now try this, try hugging the thighs. So interlace your fingers, hug the back of the thighs, and then just allow the legs to come back down. And it deepens that stretch in the back. Do you feel that in the lower back? Stay here, breathe. So we're going to finish here. We're just going to finish doing some nice breathing together. So you can do your basic breathing in through the nose and out through the nose for me. Relax your shoulders into the mat. Keep the back down. If you want to close your eyes, you can. Whatever feels good for you. Just breathe in through the nose, out through the nose for me. 3 more breaths. And lengthen the spine, arms overhead, extend the legs out. Point your toes, point your fingers. That's it. Oh, that feels lovely. Well done. And take your time to come on up. Maybe roll onto your side first. Do whatever feels good for you. Come on up to your feet. Well done. Thank you for joining me, if you did this morning. I am back tomorrow. I will see you then. Enjoy the rest of the classes on the timetable. Thanks guys, bye. Take care.